Good morning, everyone. Very pleased to be there and to introduce this new augmented diagnostics. I hope it will be clear enough after this presentation. If not, we will have time after just to discuss about it. So, as the previous speaker already mentioned, you are facing, at the food industry, you are facing many challenges. And the first one, Gen Z. Huh? One of my kids is very connected, and sometimes he asking me some question related to some outbreak you see on TikTok, for instance. So, of course, the consumer, we are all consumer and we are all connected. So it means that we use our mobile for everything. And when we go to supermarket, we use it to choose the best product for us. The food safety aspect, despite all our efforts in the food safety and quality world, we are still facing huge numbers in terms of deaths occurring after contaminated food. So it's still a topic of interest, of course. The food quality, and food quality, I speak about spoilage. We spoke about the food waste. It's a hot topic. We have to decrease the food waste globally. And this is a part of the objective of, you already heard about this project, the Horizon project. And bioMérieux is part of this project to work on some rapid tests for spoilage and also artificial intelligence. We have a team of data scientists which are working to modelize and how to optimize the shelf life regarding the microbiological level or diversity. This trend, Tatiana spoke about it. We all want to eat good product with less additive, less sugar, less salt, which are the best condition for microbial growth. So back to it's back to the future with that. And also new trends, new raw material, new product, plant-based, lab meat, etc. So we need to also to explore those new risks, those new bacteria we will find here. Of course, the brand image, everything is going very fast. So we cannot accept any deviation if you have an issue. We saw recently, and we are all very sensitive to this topic. Resources, energy, sustainability. Of course, you need to produce more, but you need to produce more with less resources. So it's very also it's the topic of the Nougat Food Tech. It was the topic of the CFIA last week. So this is the main challenge today and the very hard topic. And of course, Industry 4.0. We speak a lot about Industry 4.0 since many years. Maybe Mariam will give some input about that. But we are still running after the digitalization in all the food industry. So it's very, I would say, transversal topic for you. So this is your challenges, and now the question we have at bioMérieux is how we can help you in this journey to help you to address those challenges. So that's why we developed what we call augmented diagnostics. So what is augmented diagnostics? So this is a suite of solutions based, of course, on our microbiology expertise, which is our core competencies at bioMérieux, but also adding new technologies, new solutions such as genomics, bioinformatics, data science. The idea is really to support you, to help you to first understand the past by getting a clear root cause analysis, which is always a tricky journey to find where the contamination is coming from, to optimize the present. You are testing a lot, you are collecting a lot of data. The question is how we can transform those data into insight in order to help you to optimize the present and, of course, to anticipate the future, because when we have the data, when we have the digitalization, good data, we can work also on algorithm, artificial intelligence, to analyze those data and to help you to anticipate the future and to allow you to take better and quicker decisions. So of course, the objective also is to support you, to help you to reduce your carbon footprint and your non-quality cost, mainly due to the food waste. So augmented diagnostics, as I said, is a combination of all our advanced diagnostic testing solution. You know, because you know bioMérieux first as the lab supplier. But now we are adding consulting expert services to support you on the field as well, data and genomics services and solutions to go beyond the test results to understand exactly which enemy we are facing, and also connectivity and traceability tools to accelerate the digital transformation, but also how we can analyze all those data. So augmented diagnostics, we are working, of course, we are still developing a solution for the lab, but we are also developing services for root cause analysis. We are also developing solutions for environmental monitoring, how we can digitalize and optimize the EMP. We can also work on a customized assay to accelerate the routine testing of specific spoiler which causing you some trouble, and also, of course, digitalization again, as I said. So if I, in a concrete way, if I try to describe this ecosystem, this suite of solutions, you know bioMérieux as a lab supplier. So this is what you know since decades from bioMérieux, all the lab solution. So the first step, we spoke a lot about artificial intelligence yesterday, and we will continue today. But to analyze the data, we need first to collect the data. So this is, I would say, a first step, first at the lab level. So we are providing Connect Up tools to digitalize and standardize the lab. If you don't have yet a system to do it. Of course, we connect this tool to an existing ERP or MES or an existing LIMS to connect and to have all the data available. Then the other part, which is more and more important in the food industry, is the environmental monitoring. We also need to digitalize and to standardize this environmental monitoring program. So for that, we are using EnviroMap. It's another software to automate and to collect the data. Of course, this EnviroMap system is connected to Connect Up to the ERP in order to gather all the data. Here, we can also support you to challenge an existing EMP, to put in place also an environmental monitoring program with expert services, but also with e-learning. We speak a lot of the new generation. They are not reading procedure anymore. They just have a smartphone, and they want to follow, to be trained remotely with e-learning, with video. So we are also following this trend at bioMérieux by building some e-learning to spread the food safety culture also, and to have a command process in a company. And then when we enter in a contamination event, it's always, I would say, tricky to understand, to find the root cause. So that's why we are also developing what we call, and I will deep dive on it just after with an example, we call it spoilage pathogen mapping and also spoiler discovery. It's a new services using genomics and bioinformatics expertise in order to, from a contaminated product, for example, to understand exactly who or which contaminant and which spoiler are responsible for this contamination, and thanks to genomics to really look, for example, at gene resistance for bioseed resistance, genes for bioseed resistance, or we had the example of the guaiacol. We spoke a little bit of it yesterday. So these kind of services are very powerful, but it takes time because it's sequencing, it's metagenomics, so we need time. So we are also developing in parallel some rapid testing solution to type pathogens. We call it the solution GenopTyper, but also for spoiler, we have the possibility to, as I said, to develop customized assay with XPro program to help you to monitor specific spoiler in a very short time to result by PCR method. Again, we are providing data from that. It's not PDF report. The idea is not to work on PDF. It's really to push all those data through an application, web application, augmented diagnostics application, which will manage all the data coming from all the genomics analysis, the typer analysis, the XPro analysis, and go back to Enviromap. We will be able to increase the visibility of contamination event for non-microbiologists, because when sometimes a production manager enter in a lab or in a quality department, he don't understand really what we are talking about, because microbiology, it's quite crazy sometimes, because it's not white and black, and it's always a gray. So it's difficult to understand, but thanks to Enviromap and the possibility to upload the blueprint, we can help production manager to understand this contamination event is exactly the same as this one. So maybe we can understand where how the contamination is moving into the facility. And we are also working with Marine Science, which is the owner of Enviromap, to gather also through Enviromap, if you are also working with external lab, to gather all the data coming from external testing in order to, because we are starting to develop also algorithm, data offer, to analyze all those data, not only the data from your lab, but also the data from external testing, and also data from production, to transform and to move from test results to actionable insight. So this is the ecosystem we are building at bioMérieux. And if I focus on root cause analysis, I will. Some of you already saw this part of the presentation yesterday. If we play a Cluedo Bacterio, I'm sure many of you know this game. We have a process, so here it's a dairy process. The milk arrives in the company. We have the storage zone, sterilization. We have all CAP, clean and washing area. We have the packaging area, etc. All the different area of food manufacturer. And of course, the contamination risk is not the same everywhere. We have some yellow zone, we have some orange zone, and we have some red zone. And you are testing your product, everything is going well, and one day you have a positive detection. So here, a lot of action, but maybe you will try to look at the environment to see if you have other detection. So you have negative detection, but you have some positive detection. So you have some contamination. But the question is, who is the spoiler? Because it can be from the storage, it can be from sterilization, it can be from the lab, it can be from everywhere. So the purpose of what we are doing is to give some colors to your investigation in order to understand exactly where this contamination is coming from. And this is what we are exploring and we are providing with our new genomic offer. We are able today to help you with some new services, pathogen mapping, spoilage mapping, But sometimes for your product, it's more difficult to isolate because you have a stress process. So your spoiler don't want to be, I would say, culturable on a plate. So we use microbiome discovery, metagenomics, to go deeper and to understand what happened. So what is metagenomics? Because when we speak about genomics, we are all experts in sequencing since COVID, because now everyone knows what is a PCR and what is sequencing. But whole genome sequencing is usually based from and used from a colony. Metagenomic, we analyze all the DNA, all the genome present in a whole community. So we start from your product and we analyze all the DNA present in the product. So again, in your product, and I'm sure this happens and you are aware about that, sometimes it's very difficult to identify the spoilage because of many reasons with a traditional method. So we use metagenomics from the product to analyze all the data and to give you like an ID card of all the DNA present in your product. So a concrete example, just to illustrate, we had this case recently, a manufacturer, they are producing UHT milk with cacao, and they release their product with, I would say, very good technology. But 2 weeks after the release of the product, of the batch, they're starting to have consumer complaints relating to blown packages, bad smell, bad taste. So, of course, they tried to plate the sample to identify, but nothing grow on plate. Impossible to identify the spoiler. So they sent to us contaminated product, and we ask also them to send another batch of product with no contamination in order to analyze both sample with metagenomics and then to compare all the DNA in order to find who is the spoiler. And we found this thermophilic spore-forming bacteria, Nialia. So I'm a microbiologist, but it's the first time I heard about this bacteria. And when we deliver the results, we also made a bibliography work to look at this strain, and we found that this strain was already described in cacao powder. So interesting because they are using cacao powder in their process. So the next step, we said, you should monitor all your suppliers to try to find if we have Nialia everywhere. And in this case, it will be difficult to eradicate. You have to stop your production. Or maybe to find one or two, and maybe we have one specific supplier which cause this spoiler. So this is, in the best case, I would say, so we are still working with them to find the where and which supplier is responsible for that. But we have also the hypothesis that maybe they will have to learn to live with it, because we are not sure that they will be able to eradicate this bacteria. So in this case, the solution is to, starting from what we learn from metagenomics, is to build and design a customized molecular assay with our GenUp technology in order to offer them the possibility to test in routine Nialia with a very short time to result in order to avoid again a contamination event. So if I summarize what we are proposing, we have an investigation tool to understand first what you have in your product when you have a contamination event, in order to understand what it is and what to do, because the decision you will take will depend about what we can find. We have solutions also to help you to monitor that in routine, and we have also the possibility to go deeper, because metagenomics, you analyze the product, but you have limitation regarding to I would say the level of information we can have. So if you want to go deeper in the contamination and to look, for example, at biocide resistance, and we are working also with Quercia, because we are not expert in cleaning operation, but we are working with Quercia, because sometimes we are facing, we are suspecting biocide resistance, or we are suspecting biofilm, because thanks to the whole genome sequencing we can perform on colony, we can compare the genome, we can measure the number of mutations, and we can learn if it's a recent contamination or if it's a contamination which is present since a long time. And in this case, we can continue to explore with genomics tools to also to look at biofilm. And in this case, we need also some experts in cleaning operations. So it's a very interesting, I would say, a new era for microbiologists, because the genomic tool can really help us to go deeper in the understanding, and also to lead to help you to be more efficient as well, and to understand what happened and how to mitigate those contamination events. So thanks a lot for your attention, and if you have any question, feel free to come back to me and to explore that with you. Thanks a lot.